Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day so far. My name is Jurassic KM, and I do apologize that this video took so long to get out, but between the materials and paints not wanting to stick properly and the size of this project, I hope you understand why, since this is our first time covering a sauropod on the channel. Earlier this year, I acquired a Jurassic World Dominion Mattel Dreadnoughtus on the secondary market for $15, which is about 11% of what I paid for my first one from Toys R Us. In this video, we are going to turn this Dreadnoughtus into one of the Titanosauruses from Jurassic World Rebirth, specifically the smaller, presumably female one. The first thing I'm going to do is give this figure a wash with some hot soapy water, which is actually a really good habit to get into if you want to get into repainting and customizing. No, I don't always remember to do this. Once the figure has been dried, it's time to bust out the Milliput. If you've watched Marco Makes, you're familiar with Milliput. If you haven't watched Marco Makes, go watch Marco Makes once this video is done. Milliput is an extremely versatile two-part epoxy that I'm using to make the bulb on the Titanosaurus face and the fins on its neck and back. Once I've got the Milliput where I want it, I am using toothpicks to make pilot holes for the protruding spines. Once the Milliput hardens and cures, I glue toothpicks cut to size in the holes, and once the tips have been dulled with some sandpaper, it's time to sling some paint. So the first thing that we have done is obviously primed and given it 2 coats of our 2-to-1 tan base coat. Then we are going to do a 1-to-5 Amish gray on the entire figure except for the fins, the patch at the bottom of the neck, and the back half of the underbelly and the base of the tail. Your reference pictures are going to be really important for this project. Once we finish the Amish gray, we are going to do a 1-to-3 of storm cloud gray for the eye sockets, ring-like patterns on the top of the neck, the bulk of the overbelly, the entire legs, the ring-like patterns on the tail, and the last portion of the tail. For simplicity's sake, I will include a picture of it on the screen. Now we do a 4-to-1 of raw umber and slate, mix that 1-to-1 with water, and apply the darker patterns throughout. Next, we do a 1-to-15 of slate on the entire figure except for the exposed tan underbelly patches, the mouth interior, and the fins. Now we're going to do a 2-to-1 mix of storm cloud gray and bright orange. We're going to mix that 2-to-1 with water, and we're going to paint the bulb on the snout. Now, this will require 2 coats. Next, I'm doing a 1-to-1 of African violet and cherry blossom pink, mixing that 2-to-1 with water, and we're going to paint the mouth interior. We then mix a 1-to-1 of antique white and daffodil yellow for the teeth. Then we're going to do a 2-to-1 of yellow and bright orange, mix that 2-to-1 with water, and we are going to paint the fins. Once the fins have dried, we're going to do a 1-to-1 of black and raw umber, mix that 1-to-1 with water, and we're going to paint the spines on the fins as well as the toe pads. This will require 2 coats. We do a 5-to-2 of golden brown and early spring green, and we're going to dry brush this color on the legs below the knees. Now we're going to do a 2-to-1 mix of antique white and golden brown for the eyeballs. And while we wait for those to dry, we're going to do a 1-to-5 of bright orange for the dark spines on the fins. We just do black for the pupils, nostrils, and ears. Then we do a 1-to-15 wash of raw umber over the entire dinosaur. And then we're going to clear coat and add the nail polish to the eyes, nostrils, mouth, and toe pads. And we are finally going to call this one done. And here is my take on the female Titanosaurus from Jurassic World Rebirth. While I'm proud of the attempt made, I'd be lying if I didn't say that this one felt like work. And I've taught myself some tricks for the next time I tackle a sauropod, which will probably be bonus episodes dropped unannounced so that I don't fall behind again. Now, these last couple of videos, including this one, have focused more on recent dinosaur media, so for the next video, we're going back to 1993. Either it'll be the Gallimimus herd from Jurassic Park, or it'll be the 2 bonus Halloween specials that will premiere as soon as the calendar hits October 31st, Central Standard Time. whichever is completed first. Folks, if you've made it this far into the video, I do want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch it. If you like what you see, be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for any future notifications, and share this video around. And until next time, this is Jurassic KM, signing off.